Who the hell is Slade Knightly?
Who the hell is Slade Knightly? Can't be that guy's real name.
We got a possible Slade sighting. Let's go see if this is the guy. Are you Slade? No? Okay. All right. That was not Slade. Slade? Yeah. Oh, no way. Nice. How you doing, man?
Excellent.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, I appreciate this. It's just so cool.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Thanks so much.
you're a very sought-after person right now.
Okay.
Slade Knightly.
Yes.
It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
First things first. Is Slade Knightly your real name?
It is my real name.
Really?
Yep.
I was convinced that it was like your awesome name for Carve.
Yeah, no, that's my real name.
No way, that is fantastic. So you are sitting at what, 179?
179
Carve
today.
score?
Yep.
And there's a group of us here that have all been trying to figure out who you are, where you're from. So can you tell me about like your ski history?
Yeah, so I'm from Auburn, Maine originally.
No way,
So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, no way, okay.
So my stomping grounds was Lost Valley Ski Area.
Oh, I don't know about
It's all of 240 vertical feet. And you lose about 40 of it to get to the trail. So, but yeah, no, that's where I skied. I started at 7 years old, and eventually I just kind of progressed at it, took some lessons, and they had to keep kicking me out of the class and put me in the next higher lesson up because I just kept outpacing the class. So I just had a knack for it. I ended up in our middle school. So public schools out in Maine have ski racing.
Yep.
So I did middle school, I tried it out, did real well, got into high school, passed my freshman year. I pretty much won every race I was in, so that was pretty fun. Had an opportunity to go to Spain to race on a professional club team out there. And my whole goal for there was to try to get like FIS points so I could be actually recognized, because just for high school I'm not going to get recognized. So went out there, I skied in La Molina, Spain. I did some races. I did a race in Andorra, a few in France, some Spain stuff, and unfortunately, I got some podiums there, which was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, big checks.
races?
No, I think they were like club races.
Okay.
It was hard. I didn't speak the language, so I didn't really know what I was doing.
Gotcha.
I just got on a bus and went with people. But yeah, then I unfortunately got injured.
Okay.
I blew my leg apart.
Okay.
And it was compound fracture, tib fib. Yeah. So
How old were you then?
that I was 18 years old.
Okay.
So that pretty much put a damper on my skiing for about 5 years. I had skin grafts, bone grafts, muscle grafts to reestablish my leg. So I got a lot of nerve damage in that leg, so it doesn't work real well, but it is what it is. So yeah, we deal with it. Then I took about 5 years off from skiing just because it was a mental trip to try to get back out there.
You hurt yourself skiing?
Yeah, I hurt myself skiing. And it was a training run, a GS training run.
Sure.
I had my ski pre-released on me. Yeah. And I regained control, but only had one ski on, dropped over a head wall, did a hockey stop, and next thing I knew I was on the ground. And that's how it happened.
We're not going to relive that. Today we're skiing Deer Valley Grooves.
Right, yeah, perfect. They're nice.
So more recently then?
Yeah, then recently I took a lot of years off, quite honestly, and then kind of got into free skiing more, jumped into a NASTAR course in 2020 just for fun to taste it again. So qualified for finals and went to that, and I got the fastest times, lowest handicap in 2021 there.
Really?
Yeah, it was the first time kind of in gates in almost 20 years.
Aspen?
Yeah, Aspen Snowmass.
Yeah, nice.
So I just jumped in gates, and I was like, oh, cool. So that was pretty neat. And then just kind of started wanting to improve my, I'll call it aesthetic skiing. So that's kind of what I've been working on lately, is more of just trying to get out of the race style and more, aesthetic carving type thing. So that's kind of my journey right now, and that's what I've been working on.
Right on.
Yeah.
So I'm a two-time Vermont State High School champion.
Okay.
Not individually, but team.
Yeah.
My team won the states 2 times.
Yeah.
and I'm in 83.
Yeah.
And you're 79?
79.
Okay, so we're one school year apart, or school generation apart.
Yeah.
And I finished off my career, blown knee, and have actually been dealing with it recently.
Okay.
So like, that's why we're only skiing for an hour today.
Yeah.
With over 100 days in ski boots this season, and most of those being hard carving days, it is crucial that I keep my body in tip-top shape. And I do that with today's sponsor, Muju Sports Cream. I love this stuff. It's made a giant difference in how my body feels. Now I've used Icy Hot and I've used some CBD stuff, and basically they're all the same. They make your skin feel cool, give you a little bit of soothing relief, but what I like about this stuff is it washes off my hands easy, and after I use the roll-on stick, I can touch my eyes after. And I think it's a tremendous product. It works really well, and it's a big reason why I'm still out there and scoring my best at the end of the season. If you want a special deal on Muju Sports Cream, then please hit up the affiliate link in the description below or use Ski Dad TV at checkout. Thanks for watching. But I think similar to you, like my skiing now is about aesthetically pleasing. I mean, it's about power. I love the feeling of G-forces, and that's like my rush.
Right.
But I'm more interested in flowy goodness than I am about, well, certainly than I am about like the PSIA form. Right. I mean, I can drop into it if I need to, but I like to flow. I want to feel like the rhythm and that part of it.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, that's what's really, that's my new desire is, and that's what's driving me to continue to improve, is that silky feeling of just those perfect, powerful turns.
Yeah, it's totally radical. Yeah. All right, well, let's do a couple warm-up runs and then we'll start going for it.
Sounds good.
This should be the absolute shot of this video. However, we are shooting long range on a cell phone and I'm having to zoom in the editing process and it looks all pixelated and garbage like this. If you want to help me get really awesome long range shots, which is my dream, to be able to get these top to bottom sick carved runs, then please help me out with the camera. I've been doing some research. It looks like it's gonna cost about $1,500 to get the camera I need. And if you're that guy or girl that can help and in a one-time donation, ponying up for the $15 is gonna buy me that camera, then please do. And if that seems crazy to you, but you still want to help out and support the channel, then in your next donation, put camera in the description. And I promise I will put every dollar that has camera in the donation towards an awesome camera and be able to shoot awesome content like this, top to bottom, sick carve runs in a group with people. Imagine this, Slade, myself, Ted Ligety, Eric Lipton, coming down one after another. It could be the sickest thing ever. So please help support the channel. If someone could come in big, that would be massive. Let's get back to it. Slade, I'm psyched to see that you're on a wider ski.
Yeah.
And because I really feel like wider skis carve easier, first of all, but you can learn the carve so much better than a race ski. Like a race ski is so tight, so difficult, that if you're really, really good, they're good. But to build up, I feel like something like this is much more useful.
Yeah, what's nice about an all-mountain ski, I find, is, I mean, let's be honest, I mean, we'd love to have perfect conditions all the time, but it's not, right? So any of that variability, to me with a race ski, it compromises your turn. I mean, it's kind of sketchy. So, but with an all-mountain ski, it generally cuts right through any of the variability in the chop, which kind of allows you to ski harder and deeper into your turns and tighten up those turning radiuses, you know, with progressive edge angles and whatnot. So I'm a fan of around that mid-80s kind of width.
That's my zone.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I go.
Now, that being said, today I did bring out my beer league race skis because I feel like to jump over the top, I need something like this. You get a lot of extra angle like halfway through.
Yeah, it's one of the things. So I haven't had video footage of myself really ever. So Just recently getting into carve and whatnot, that's been nice to see quantifiable numbers on my various parameters. The other day I had some video taken of me, and I got 175, 177, and 178 run, and I got video footage of it. But one of the things I noticed is that what you were just saying, my edge angle was happening later in the turn than I realized. 172.
172, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I thought that was perfect.
And I want to try to move that higher up into the turn.
Yeah.
So that's one of my goals. Now that I've seen that I do that,
Yeah.
that's really something I want to start working on.
Interesting. So my suggestion would be, and it'll knock your carve score down, but it would be to add the feather. Like pivot in a little bit more, so then you lock right into it. And then, I mean, you're holding it with a clean top of the turn, right? But you're doing that extra lockdown move halfway through, and maybe you can get to it sooner just by getting to it sooner.
Right.
But I think if you were to just go for, modify it and accept a little bit of a pivot, then you could get all the way to it in one shot. And then once you figure out how to do that, then maybe you could then figure out how to go in clean and have that.
Right.
So, I don't want to like take you backwards with one step backwards, two step forward kind of situation. And then, it's obviously my bias to chop the top of the turn off.
Sure.
Right. But I think that's how I get to the full angle immediately.
Yep.
Like that's my trick to get there.
Yep.
Obviously Ted just like.
Yeah, it's really interesting to watch.
Bounces away
Yeah, to watch Ted drop in really fast, really hard. To be able to see the videos to compare the different styles, because everybody's got their unique style and form, and it's just, but we can all improve, right? And that's the cool part about the video is you can see and identify areas and combine that with carve data, and that's how we can improve. And that's part of the fun of the sport, right?
Totally.
Yeah,
totally. You don't have to do it one way,
right?
Or to get a high score, maybe you do.
Yep.
But like to enjoy it is everything.
Right. $171.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was hoping for better.
I think my legs are going on me.
Yeah, same here.
You got to like have it early, right away.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
Yeah. Slade, man, thank you for coming out, dude. Absolute pleasure. I think we're going to ski together again.
It was great, thanks.
Sure.
Appreciate the invite.
You betcha. Thanks for filming, Andy.
Thank you, Joe.